Hello, Explorer. Thanks for joining us again and welcome back to another informative video about our travel. Today we are focusing on the country of Liberia. For those of you who don't know Liberia, by the end of this episode, you will know Liberia like never before. We shall discuss with you where this country was and where they are heading today, its past turbulent history, and the reason why Liberia has transformed and they are moving forward. So without any more delay, we shall just go straight into it. With regards to Liberia, Liberia is the land of the free. It's a tropical country in West Africa with a spectacular coastline on the North Atlantic Ocean. The country was known for some time as the Pepper Coast and later as the Grain Coast. It is surrounded by countries like Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Cote d'Ivoire. Liberia covers an area of just over 111,000 kilometers square, making it somewhat larger than a country like Bulgaria, putting that into perspective, or like a state larger than the state of Tennessee in the United States. Moving ahead, the country has a population of just over 4.9 million people, looking at 2019. Capital and largest city is Monrovia, and also the country's major cities are located along the coastline, like port cities of Harper and Buchanan. Spoken languages in Liberia are officially English and English-based Pidgin, with the Liberian Pidgin, so they point out, plus several indigenous languages. Liberia is one of the poorest countries in the world, with a high unemployment rate and rampant corruption. Also, Liberia's government has transformed over the years. The country recovered from its 14-year civil war where over 250,000 people were killed and many thousands fled. But looking at that behind, Liberia has moved forward. The country has transformed. The successive governments have put on effort to see how this amazing African nation has transformed recently. Just looking deep into Liberians' background, Liberians settled free slaves from the US in what is today known as Liberia as of 1822. By 1847, the Americo-Liberians were also to establish a republic. Then William Tubman, president from around 1944 to 71 in the United States, did much to promote some investments and bridges and also economic issues, social and political gaps between the descendants of the original settlers and the inhabitants of the interiors. As of 1980, a military coup led by Samuel Doe ushered in a decade of authoritarian rule. In December of 1989, Charles Taylor launched a rebellion against Doe regime, and that led to a prolonged civil war in which Doe was killed at the time. A period of relative peace in 1997 allowed for elections that brought Taylor to power, but major fighting resumes as of 2000. As of August 23, peace agreement ended the war, prompted the resignation of former President Charles Taylor, who was convicted by the United Nations-backed Special Court for Sierra Leone in The Hague for his involvement in Sierra Leone's civil war. After 2 years of rule by a transition government, democratic elections in late 2005 brought President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf to power. She subsequently won re-elections in 2011 but was challenged to rebuild Liberia's economy, particularly following the 2014-2015 Ebola epidemic that challenged the nation, and also to reconcile a nation still recovering from 14 years of fighting. Constitutional terms limits barred President Johnson Sirleaf from running for re-election. Legal challenges delayed the 2017 presidential runoff elections, which was eventually won by George Weah. In March of 2018, the UN completed its 15-year peacekeeping mission in Liberia. If you are new to our channel, we will encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. Looking at its political system, Liberia is a unitary state and presidential representative democratic republic with a multi-party system, modeled after the governments of the United States. Head of state and head of government is the president. The cabinet is appointed by the president and confirmed by the Senate. The bicameral National Assembly consists of a Senate and House of Representatives. The country's legal system is a mixed system of common law based on the Anglophone American law and also customary law. Moving ahead, understanding this amazing African nation, Liberia has transformed. It does have interesting natural resources also, which includes different things like iron ore, rubber, timber, and also diamond, gold, tin, and hydropower. The different agricultural systems also involve cocoa production, sugarcane, cassava, and different industries. Liberia does export commodities like rubber, timber, diamond, and a whole lot of things. Export partners include countries like Poland, China, India, United States, Greece, and also France. Of course, Liberia does import products also like fuel, chemicals, machinery, transportation equipment, manufacturing, and also export and import partners include countries like Japan, Singapore, and a whole lot of other nations. If you are new to this channel, we would encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. Understanding the Liberian economy, for those of you who want to know a little bit more about this transformative nation, Liberia is a low-income country that relies heavily on foreign assistance and remittance from the diaspora. It is rich endowed with water, mineral resources, forest, and also climate favorable and agriculture. In principally exports are iron ore, like we've mentioned, diamond, and other very interesting export products. The government has attempted to revive raw timber extract in its encouraging oil explorations. As of 1990 and early 2000, the Civil War governments managed destroyed much of Liberia's economy, especially infrastructure in and around the capital. Much of the conflict was fueled by control over Liberia's natural resources. With the conclusion of fighting and installation of democratic election government in 2006, businesses that had fled the country began to return. The country achieved high growth during the period of 2010 to 2013. Due to favorable world prices for its commodities. However, during the 2014-2015 Ebola crisis, that has affected declined the economy, and many foreign-owned businesses departed with their capital expenses. The epidemic forced the government to divert scarce resources to combat those challenges. Again, we all are saying Liberia is being transformed. They are moving forward, implementing new economic policies and transforming the nation. We are all looking out to see how Liberia would engage in its business transformation after this current Ebola crisis. Also, as of 2017, gold was a key driver of the growth. A new mining project began to its full year of production, iron ore as well. And also, the increase at accelerometer opened new mines at Mount Gangra. The completion of the rehabilitation of the Mount Coffee Hydroelectric Dam increased electricity production to support ongoing and future activities. True electricity tariffs remain high related to countries in the region, and transmission of infrastructure is limited. The presidential and legislative elections are looking to transform things. Of course, again, Liberia has revitalized its system, and we are all looking at how the country will transform. There are several things you can do in Liberia for those of you who plan to visit. The country has an interesting art and culture. You may plan to experience Liberian's art. The countries also have interesting hotels, and some of the world's largest hospitality companies are building infrastructure in Liberia. The current government is working extremely hard to invite foreign direct investment into their own country, and pointing that out, they are having different cultural areas, like you have Mount Nimba, strict nature reserves, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Sapo National Park, the largest protected area in Sinoy County, Lake Piso and Lugon, Liberia's largest lake, and also Mpantanwe Waterfall, primary waterfall in Bong County, and you have the Monkey Islands. These are some of the interesting places, which are the 6 islands with chimpanzees. If you are new to our channel, we will encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. Liberia does have very interesting education system as well. The government is investing really hard to working in that particular area. You do have interesting universities or colleges like the Cotton University College. Also, you have the University of Liberia, which is well known, And for those of you who plan to visit Liberia, it's interesting for you to take a look at that very interesting area. Liberia has had some turbulent history over the years, but again, the country has emerged. They are moving forward. The democratic transition has paved the way to the future of Liberia. The country has also come out from these challenging areas, but with two transition at the moment, shows that Liberia is a force to reckon with currently in the African continent. Hopefully, we've been able to inform you with regards to Liberia. Let's see what the growth prior to 2019 momentum, 2020 momentum, and the pandemic would affect. Let's see how it's going to affect Liberia. Hopefully, things are going to be better than what everyone hopes. We all are looking to see how Liberia could bounce back from this global challenge. Thanks very much for watching our channel. If you feel informed, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel and share our videos to your different network. We are looking forward to meeting you in our next episode, and have a good day. Bye-bye.